Stay tuned for the Joan Quinn Profiles. Joan served the state of California as a member on the Arts Council and on the Film Commission. She was formerly on the Architectural Commission and fulfilled 2 terms on the Fine Arts Commission for the city of Beverly Hills. As an editor for Andy Warhol's Interview magazine, Condé Nast Publications, and the Hearst Corporation, Joan covered the world of fashion, the mysteries of food, the excitement of theater, and the international art scene. She continues to find people who are on the cutting edge of their professions. Here's Joan Agajanian Quinn.
Hi, I'm Joan Quinn, and welcome back to the Joan Quinn Profiles. I'm here with educator, co-founder of the Greenway Arts Alliance, Pierson Blaetz, who was born and raised in Erie, Pennsylvania, and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts from Miami University in Ohio. He has been working at the nonprofit Greenway Arts Alliance for a long time. I think they're having their 20th anniversary. So Pierson and his partner, Whitney Weston, have been bringing together the community through art education, and through social enterprise. And you've done a wonderful job there. You work with the school, you work with the community, and welcome, Pierson.
Very nice to be here. Thanks, Joan.
So tell us what arts background you have. Did you learn it at Miami University?
I did a little. I was acting there. I went to New York and studied with Earl Hyman and Bobby Lewis, the co-founder of the Actors Studio.
Oh, so you were going to be an actor?
Yeah, I
or
was.
You were an actor?
Yes. Yeah.
So was there acting in your family?
No, actually. My parents weren't in the arts at all, but I have 3 siblings, and we're all very much in the arts.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
What were they doing? What were your folks
My
doing?
older brother is a very good jazz musician, makes a living at it, and my sister teaches film at Mount Holyoke University. The arts were not a big part of my
Did your parents didn't encourage it?
They didn't push it. My dad was a fantastic basketball player and a fantastic businessman and a fantastic human being. And my mother was amazing, this woman of service, but the arts wasn't it. But man, we loved it.
At Miami University, was it art oriented?
At the time, I was not. I was studying public relations, but I knew I wanted to find something to express.
Oh, so you have a public relations, which is great, right? Because it helps so much in what you're doing now.
It is. It's very helpful in understanding how the media works, right?
So when you got to New York and you took acting lessons, did you actually work as an actor?
I did, yeah. I did, soap operas, and I did a lot of theater. But I really felt at home in small theater. I think in the end I was looking for community, I was looking for connection, and acting in small theater was the way I found it.
Then when did you come to Los Angeles?
I came to Los Angeles right before the riots.
Oh, so you were here. You've been here a long time.
I've been here a long time,
and what did you do when you first started?
I was acting, and
you were,
and doing what actors do, getting work where I can. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, did you decide you wanted to take over a small theater? What was that?
It was there was nothing to take over. This was truly an original idea. I was driving by a parking lot of Fairfax High School and had this idea of, what about starting a market, an outdoor market, a flea market to support what I want to do, which is be an artist and support Fairfax High School.
Because it's still a big flea market there.
Well, Melrose Trading Post. I'm a co-founder with Whitney Weston. We have
you started a flea market.
Yeah,
not a theater.
Not a theater. It was I started.
And so what do? You rent from the school? Is that what happens?
That's right. We have this wonderful partnership that over 20 years we've raised over $8 million for the high school.
It's hard to believe. Yeah. So you're going to tell us how it all works.
I will.
But Greenway Arts Alliance must have come out of the flea market then.
That's correct. So
Okay,
first,
so how did
first
that
we were bringing in money through vendors and people coming to the market, and we were sharing that money with the high school. Then we were using our portion to eventually build Greenway Court Theater, which is right on Fairfax Avenue, just around the corner of the Melrose Trading Post.
Is it part of the campus?
It's a part of the campus.
Right.
And we actually have two entrances. The front entrance is for the public when we do our professional shows. And
That's
then
where I come in.
That's where you come in.
Off of Fairfax,
exactly.
right?
Then we have a back entrance where students come in
Oh.
and experience our amazing arts education programming.
But it's a very small theater. How many seats?
Yeah, it's a 99 seat
99
theater.
seat.
Yeah.
And so do they teach
We teach theater.
drama?
We teach dance.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
At the school?
At the school, yeah. For
And do
many
you
years,
bring teachers in, or do you do it yourself?
we bring in teachers, yeah. We have the Greenway Institute for the Arts. and
That's
we
so
have
great. And
teach-
I've gone there for so long and drive by Fairfax and see the flea market and didn't realize that it was a cash cow for the high school.
That's why I'm here. We're making the connection between Greenway Court Theater and the Melrose Trading Post, and then all that we do for the school.
It takes creative thinking and thinking out of the box, because our education needs more money. Our schools need more money.
Absolutely.
And what a great way, and it brings the students into the theater.
Yep, and then the community has a chance to experience an amazing theater. But most importantly, they're coming onto the campus and they're seeing what Fairfax High School students are. And it's 30 languages are spoken on Fairfax High School. It's the second most diverse school in the state of California.
Well, you also do diverse plays.
And we certainly
What
do.
is it? The House on
The
Mango Street.
The House on Mango Street.
Written
yeah.
by Sandra Cisneros.
Yeah.
And she is very controversial, isn't she?
Well, yeah.
I mean, she's controversial.
Yeah, and her book isn't. Her book is just adored by so many people, especially immigrants who come to this country and know what it's like to grow in a neighborhood and grow up in a house like she did.
She's
in
a
Chicago.
MacArthur Award winner.
Yeah.
She's very well known.
Yeah.
And how do you take something like that and present it to the public?
Yeah. Well, we're doing an adaptation by Amy Ludwig.
Yes, what does
Yeah,
that mean?
Yeah. So she took the book and worked and developed a play based on the book, and it very much follows the storyline of the book, but made it appropriate and works for the stage.
Does she get any kind of approval from Sandra, from the author? Oh,
yeah.
she does?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how do they do that?
Yeah, they, when they originated the production, I'm sure there's lots of conversation back and forth.
And it's so good that you're doing this, because right now the Getty is doing this big LA, so
Yeah.
Los Angeles, Latin America.
Yeah.
And this falls right into that.
Yeah, actually, the Getty is bringing that exhibit to our 20th anniversary celebration that's happening on October 8th.
Oh, here, let's
Yeah,
talk about your
yeah.
20th anniversary. What is this called?
This is the Market Mash. We're inviting the public to come to the Melrose Trading Post on Sunday, but then we're doing a whole celebration of what we do at the theater in the food court of the market, and the Getty is coming with their wonderful mobile gallery.
Oh, that's
to,
so
to
good.
show their work.
So it's a great collaboration, because
Yeah.
I know the Getty has collaborated with so many museums. I
Yeah.
didn't think that they were doing much with theater as well.
Yeah, we're happy to have them.
And you talked about all these the diversity at
Yeah,
Fairfax and
yeah.
all the different languages. So have you done plays that address those other diversities?
We certainly have. I think that's should be a main function of small theater in Los Angeles. You really have to use your venue to show what's happening in the entirety of Los Angeles.
And so what are some of those other plays? There's a long list,
there-
I know.
There's 20 years of shows. We opened with Jose Rivera's Sonnets for an Old Century. That was
I love Jose Rivera.
oh,
He's a local great guy.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And I think what I was talking about when I said that Sandra was controversial,
Mm-hmm.
her play was banned in Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant. to bring up.
Got it. I don't know a lot of details about what she does outside of the House of Mango Tree. We really honed in on that book, but the story is just a classic story of what it means to grow up in your neighborhood and wanting to leave because it's not giving you what you want, and then you finally get out. And then you're pulled back because that's where your connections are.
Because that's where your connections are.
That's where meaning is.
How did you cast it? Do you help in that?
We do, yeah. We produced the show, and we had a great open call. We had all sorts of great actors come in, and it was a real process.
And the director?
The director, Alex, is a real ensemble-based worker. So she really worked with the actors and a lot of group improv to get a sense of how they work together and how they share.
And those are all professional actors?
Oh, yeah.
And then do you have anyone from the school come in and act in some of these plays?
We do. And also we're offering matinees for those students to come and see this play. So
actually to see it?
Yeah, so on the weekends we do a professional production, then we do matinees during the week where Fairfax students just walk across the parking lot and see a professional production.
I see. Do they participate? Have any of the students been actors in the plays?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes?
Over the years, actors have been on stage, and we had in Orphans, we had on stage Al Pacino and Jesse Eisenberg, and then we had students working the
with
crew.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, working the crew. Yeah, crew is great too.
Yeah, and working as house managers. And yeah, so it's a real interconnection of.
What about the alums from Fairfax? Are they aware of your program?
Well, I know you had a very famous alum on your show, Herb Albert.
Oh, right.
He graduated from Fairfax High School, yeah.
But he really supports education.
He certainly does. It's a big focus of his. I'm hoping he'll watch this and come and visit Greenway Arts Alliance.
We need to get him over there.
That would be fantastic.
How are we going to do that? Because I think that's what I was wondering for your alums, because there should be the support group also.
Yeah. We really have to work on that. I think we've been so successful with the Melrose Trading Post that we haven't really worked on getting support.
I think what you're doing is a great model for other schools.
Absolutely.
I don't know if they have. Somebody has to go in and actually organize them.
That's right.
Are you doing that with many other schools? Have you done that with any other schools?
We get phone calls all of the time, and I give advice.
Right.
Where I can. But we're really focused on, we have so many things going on, both being artists and supporting the school and the trading post. So we don't have a lot of time to share the model.
Franchised.
I think you're right. My partner Whitney says this quite a bit. It's like,
does he?
We really have to. It's a she.
A she?
Yeah. And fantastic.
Because it's so important.
It is. Think about it. High schools in many cities sit in some of the most preferable real estate, in the city.
Right.
They have fantastic locations. The school runs during the day until 3:15. What happens afterwards? It sits. The buildings, the parking lot.
The weekends.
And
you've utilized the weekends.
We've utilized the weekend, but the important point is we don't just use it for ourselves. We found a way to both benefit the students at Fairfax High School and to benefit the community. That's the key.
And when the money goes to the school, is it spread out through everything, or is it just in the drama department?
It is spread out. We have a fantastic way of doing that. We actually set up a board where the principal and Whitney and I sit on it, and then the students can come work the market. And after working...
Oh, they do work the market as well?
They work the market. Both, we have 26 employees, interns from Fairfax High School.
What are they doing at the market?
They set up the market, they break down the market, they take your tickets when you come to the door.
To the door.
They supervise the food court.
And what's in the market?
In the market is 250 of fantastic vendors who...
Antiques
and collectibles, but wonderful jewelry like you're wearing.
Oh, just everything.
Clothes, vintage clothes.
So those people come and they rent their space.
They come and rent the space.
And I come in and pay student.
You pay a student, you come in and you shop in the market. There's a wonderful food court where
And
we
s-
have
and-
musicians performing throughout the day. live
And high
musicians.
school kids take care of the food court.
They
and
take care of the food court, so they're the ones, making sure it all stays clean.
I think it's a fantastic thing that you're doing, and I feel embarrassed that you've been there for 20 years and I didn't know that market was a part of Fairfax.
Now you have to come and
I
visit and
will.
say hello.
It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And I want you all to go there because it's such a good thing. I feel like it's kind of silly not understanding what's going on, but we always learn, and this is a new time to learn something, and congratulations for
Thank
20
you.
years. And thank you for watching the Joan Quinn Profiles. Keep writing to JAQUINN1 at AOL.com. So thanks.
Thank you. Fantastic.